Hello, it is Monday, January 31st, 2022, and this is Consistency Over Intensity Workout. Please do not waste your time watching this unless you have a very specific reason to watch this. That's a public service announcement. I would hate to waste your time. All this is a workout, me testing the idea that consistency is better than intensity with a workout that hopefully I can do just about every day and do it, consistently. But it's not very intense. Sometimes it feels intense, but maybe that's just weakness leaving my body or something like that. Anyway, so there's two aspects of this that I'm kind of working on. And this falls in with it because it's not very intense, so I can play around with the other aspect, which is the breath aspect. It's also kind of testing the idea out about breathing in 4 phases and doing a repetition in each phase. So it's like, imagine, if you will, there's a certain strength augment, let's say +1 to strength, -1 to strength, 0, indifferent, whatever. I think balancing that section out within the way a person breathes. For example, if you're holding your breath, hey, maybe that for a couple seconds, that'll give you a little bit of a bonus on strength. If you are holding empty, if you're, that might be a negative. If you're breathing out, that might be a positive. And I'm sure that there's all sorts of factors that change in that. Anyway, so this is exploring that idea by making these sets a full cycle of breath, which is 4 repetitions. 1 repetition for each phase of breath. And I'm breaking breath into 4 phases. So first repetition is exhale, second repetition is hold empty, third repetition is inhale, fourth repetition is hold full. That's a full phase of breath. Most of these exercises I try to make kind of correspond to that. Let's see here. Yeah, that's just about it. Breathing and consistency. I think there's like 27 different exercises, and most of them, I just do sets of 4 on most of them, so it's not really a huge thing. Don't really go high with the weight. Do enough weight that I can kind of feel it. And the weird part is as long as I don't take too many breaks in between the different exercises, I feel it a lot more. So that lightweight becomes rather seemingly heavy at certain times, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, ideally, in a lot of the exercises, I transition from breath to breath. So there's no breath in between. So if I'm doing one exercise and there's not really a difficult transition, just switch over, like I'll hold full on that cycle, and then I'm going right to the exhale for the first rep on the next exercise. So I got a couple different groups of exercises that stack up like that. And that's kind of nice. But because it really, for me, it turns up, I hate to say turns up the intensity, but yeah, it does. It's like, 5 pounds feels like 10 pounds or something like that, So that's, there's something kind of fun with that. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to work out, obviously. First, I'm going to stretch. Then I am going to do, let's see here. Yeah, first I'm going to stretch. Then I'm going to do the first exercise, just a forearm exercise, then a warm-up exercise, and then go on with the rest of the exercises. Okay, let's get started. Same explanation every single time, too. I'm trying to get better at that explanation. I'm trying to have whatever's in my head. It never seems right. It never really clicks with what's going on in my head, but the explanation's getting better. Okay, so upset. Actually, I'm going to take care of something first. Now, real warm up set. Feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Oh man. Had a dream last night about time travel and alligators and all sorts of things. And then part of the dream I lost a pinky on my left hand. And part of it was trying to reattach it and get it, somehow get it moving again. And it was amazing that I got it moving again. It was ridiculously weird. I mean, of course, how often have you heard someone say, wow, I had the most normal dream, Well, did a good job today. pretty good. That's a good exercise. I like that. That's probably why I do a tiny bit more on that one. That whole idea of make your weaknesses your strengths. That's harder work than I'm willing to develop. Although, I do like the idea of mitigating your weaknesses and making your strengths your strengths. I just want to live longer. Live a good, long, healthy life. And so far, a lot of things are falling into place for that. The sleep's doing real good. I was surprised. Switched out my sleep pattern today, and it worked perfectly. It worked better than I thought it would. But in a couple days, I'm gonna have to switch it to another one, and then hopefully switch it back to what I've been doing today, and that's gonna be awesome. All right. Just enough space to put that chair unfolded there. I like having the extra space around like that. felt about right. Oh, it is a nice temperature. This is nice. Why does it seem brighter than it was yesterday? Anyhow, that's probably a good thing. Whew. My breath pattern was kind of goofy on that, so I threw an extra rep in there in the like hold empty situation. Wanted to get all those four faces at least in there. Wow, that was magical. I'm gonna try something a little different today. Instead of going both legs with the calf raises, I'm gonna do one leg at a time. I'm gonna do fewer reps. Still gonna try to do something. Believe it or not, lower range of motion on the single leg, probably because of stability issues. I like the both leg better for whatever reason. Although doing single leg, you could probably grab a weight, but I'd probably at that point really get rid of range of motion. Really want to capitalize on the range of motion. I'm just gonna do a few, really get down deep, real just slow and control them. Put a cap on it, you know. still feel like I could get more range of motion. I'm afraid during these videos, I ended up getting a roommate. But thank goodness, no interruptions so far. But it's just been week 1, so you know. We'll call that exercise 28. I mean, it's not the 28th in a row consecutively, but I'm adding that in because that just feels good. That feels right. Should be doing that every day anyway, because I like drums and I like double bass. I think a lot of us, myself included, have this fantasy of going back in time to when you're a little kid and just appreciating all sorts of things that are probably gone now. I know that would be an amazing thing. Knowing then what I know now, would have totally appreciated some of the stuff I was oblivious to. Would have been a different character. Would have invested in Bitcoin in 2009. Amongst other things. There's a lot of other things. Regrets. You know, done a few things a bit better, been a little bit nicer. In some cases, been a little bit more mean. Or mean at all. Very rarely though. Mostly niceness and flowingness. felt smooth. All right, that's the end of the workout. Good stuff. "14 minutes till my laundry's half done." Life is goofy. Oh. All right. Well, later it shall be.